Hi, this is Belinda, Aussie Stitcher, coming to you on this 5th of April 2021. I hope everyone who celebrates Easter had a great Easter, and if you don't celebrate it, I hope you had a good time with family and friends. School holidays is upon us. I've got noise from hubby working outside, and I've got kids. It is what it is. Now, March roundup. I did in March 4,532 stitches. I was doing really well for me in the stitch count. I mean, that's still very well, don't get me wrong. And then I did 400 stitches in 2 weeks, a week and a half. You can have Daddy's coffee. Is he gone?
Do you want to go to toilet?
We're running. I mainly worked on Mirabilias because I joined a group called March Madness, and you had to do something mad, and I chose to have... Sorry. Are you going with Dad? Okay. Sorry. And I chose to have mainly Mirabilia Madness March. Which I never really explain what my plans are, and I feel kind of bad about that, but I never honestly know. Think that's awkward video. I am doing 3 main projects that I'm wanting to touch every month. I'm wanting to do 2,000 stitches on Outback Storm, which I didn't get to do last month, so now I'm upping it to 2,500 stitches a month. Summer Queen is the only one out of the queens that I'll be stitching on, and I would like to get by the end of the year 12,000 stitches into her. I am so sorry for the noise. And Snow Queen, I would like to get to, if not a finish, which I very much doubt it considering how big she is, an almost finish by the end of the year. I would like to get a Joan Elliott in there too. I think Lady Rose is my closest to a finish, and I would like to get that done, but she's not as a priority as my other ones. So that is what I'm focusing on. I normally would like to touch every week. I don't think that's going to happen because of my focusing. And like last month, I was on the March Ferry, and by the end of March, I had done 451 stitches in 2 weeks. And that's because I was working. I had a couple of trips to our bigger country, we call them country cities, and with kids, nothing major, just William now has to go and see a foot doctor because of his tippy-toe walking has turned one of his toes in like it's broken. It's not broken, but he now needs it taped, and we're going to go back. I've got orthodontist appointments for 2 kids. Busy. And working and getting tired, and I ended up with a cold. So that was fun. In all of that to say, on the whole, I'm really happy with what I did. Just seeing, I've seemed to have... When did I do a video? Halfway through February. So this will be some of February's and March's. I just realised that. We are over 4 minutes in, nearly 5 minutes in, and I haven't shown you anything. So, which one's this? I'm going to show you Snow Queen, and I've done 2,000 plus stitches, 2,500 stitches since you last saw her. So she's Mirabilia, she's number 143, and she is a fat half of fabric, if anyone is wondering. I think you can do it on a quarter, but you're looking at an inch border and you can't muck up your center. I'm doing this on 28 count. I can't remember, I forgot my board again. What a surprise. From Colour Cascades. And I think it's Clouds. So hopefully, I don't know how very good, because I don't take a very good beginning photo. I'm just going to do it this way. Hopefully I'm in frame. I hope you saw that. So I worked on all the way down here. The only bit I haven't done in here is the whisper thread, which I'm going to be using. I've started the reindeer, and that was basically because I didn't want to move my Q-snap to finish up. So next time when I bring it out this month, I'll be moving up here to do this bit. So hopefully, yeah, it's all in frame. And guys, talk about awkward spot leaving. But I had done my stitches for something, and it was just 2,000 stitches and I was done. But anyway, she's looking gorgeous. I got to use quite a lot of hand-dyed silks in here, which was awesome. And I get to use some more throughout the reindeer. So it's still got so much to do, and then there's so much beading. I think I might be able to push it and get the stitching done, but I don't think I'm going to get the beading done, as much as I would love to have it all done by the end of the year. I don't think it's possible. I also worked on Summer Queen for about 800 or so stitches, which is a bit weird. Usually I do 1,000. Also by Mirabilia, and these are unfortunately out of print. If I still have a before pic, because I randomly deleted a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm not sure if I have a before pic. This is stitched on 32 count Belfast from Picture This Plus Confetti, and this is where I'm up to now. And I honestly, I think I worked in here. So this is coming in and then it goes down here. I am really happy with how she's looking. I am a blue person. I always feel awkward showing, but that's where we're up to. So I didn't get any of this done. This was in February. And hopefully I haven't shown these, otherwise it's a bit awkward. I need to do 2,000, or just do what I have done and do like 1,500, up it by 500 for 2 months. We'll see. We'll see. Now, I did a wheel up. All kids coming home. I did a wheel up and I spun it, and let's start again. Walk through. I have a wheel in my Tiny Decision apps of all my Mirabilias. I spun it and it picked up 3 of my Mirabilias that were free choice, and then I stuck in Snow Queen because I really want to work on her. And then I made another Decision app wheel with the 4 that was picked, spun it, and I'm pretty sure it picked up Snow Queen first, and then I spun it again and I got Circle of Friends. And these are my 3 girls. They all fight over which one's which. This is, funny enough, a Mirabilia 101. And I got 1,031 stitches done. And this is on 32 count. And I got this fabric from Just Add Needles on Facebook. She's an American shop. Oh, sun. Hopefully I put in the before pic. Again, hopefully I haven't deleted it. That sun is just starting to be a bit annoying. So I basically worked my way across, I think, and down. Now, this is basically the fabric colour, but there's more colours around it, so I'm not too worried. It's either from Just Add Needles or Hand Dyed by Stephanie. If you really are interested, I can throw a question in the comments and I'll see if I can dig it up. But that's where I am. Not that you can really see that. It is kind of irritating, but it will get better. There we go. Kids are arguing again. I tell you what, we're actually starting to get cooler weather. We hit 40s again. Degrees Celsius, and now we're going to be mid 30s, which is a lot better than what it has been. Maybe if I shuffle over. Okay, the next one that was pulled was Garden Prelude. Also a Mirabilia. This is also one on a fat half, but I think if you just do her, it fits on a 1/4. But I am doing the whole lot. And my needle minder on this one, which I can actually tell you where it's from Stitch and Button. If only sarcasm burned calories. Oh my goodness, only if. I would be so thin. I don't edit, so I'm going to just pause and deal. All right. We live on a farm. They can go in any paddock they wish, and they still choose to be so close to each other that irritate. This is on 32 count from Colour Casade's Angel's Morning. And I did 1,016 stitches. And before pick, big difference because I didn't really have much of a start. So I had a little bit over here and I've done all of this. And that's a good representation of the fabric as well. Really enjoyed it. I kind of almost wish I could do another 1,000 or so stitches on this, so maybe this will get to come out again. I know some people are doing Mirabilia May, and I might do it again and try and choose 2 that I haven't touched. And last one was the March Fairy, and I did a total of 1,048 stitches. March Fairy, this is for Iona, whose birthday is towards the end of March. Unfortunately, the lady that sells this needle minder is closed. She was from Perth. And this is getting stitched on a purple fabric from Colour Cascades 32 count. This is my before pick. And that is maybe not as dark, but close to the fabric. And I basically worked down here and across, and I actually got to see some different colour. So really happy with that. I'm basically, that's roughly the width of her dress. It might come out a bit more, but not by much. So that's kind of cool. And lastly, I don't normally show a whip that I'm halfway through because it throws me. But I've stitched 1,000 stitches in Outback Storm. I'm going to have to take it a little, you're not going to get the full. Actually, I probably could. I can leave the bottom on. I use hair lacquers to fold up this. I kind of reached a milestone, but I also don't want to lose my place because I've got it in a really good place in the Q-snap. But I have got to the end. So that's the width. And this is the height. And that's where I'm stitching. So you guys will be able to get a before pic with this now, because you'll be able to see a bit more of a difference than you could really when it was all of this. This is stitched on 22 count hard danger, which I would not recommend. It's all right, but I don't love it. But I don't hate it enough to restart it. So I'm just gonna put the top one in. I'm really thrilled with that. I'm thrilled to know that it fits. I don't know if I've ever said it, but in January, I kind of realised, possibly too late, that, gee, that doesn't look like it's gonna fit. And I did a couple of I did a bit of maths, and I was like, don't think it's gonna fit at all on it. And then I realised it would. I was doing 20 count, not 22 count. And then I counted it out. Sorry, I've got another 1,500 stitches to stitch on this, which I'll be doing today. Right, and that is where I'm up to. I am beyond thrilled to get the width and height done on that. And I think what I'll end up doing is just going up, turn around, come down, the rose. Mainly because I don't have to move my Q-snap as much, and that's the only reason. Right, I've got a little bit of haul. I needed some hand-dyed thread, like one colour, and I did an order with a Stitch in Time in Hobart, and I didn't want to just pay postage for some thread, so I brought some fabric from Melissa, who is Fancy Fabrics, and she has a website, fancyfabrics.com.au, but you can also get her fabrics from one Stitch in Time, oh my goodness, in Hobart. Now this is 28 count Brittany Donkey, and that is pretty much it. It's just a beautiful mottled tan. Love it, so beautiful. And I also got Bright Sky 28 count Brittany. It's just beautiful. Extremely happy with the fabrics. And then I needed some Krynic for Circle of Friends, I think it was. And the Krynic wasn't with random piece of paper. Come on, pop out. Wasn't with the Hobart store, so I brought it. It is very fine braid for 014HL. I brought some more needles, and I brought this chart. I'm actually not into buying charts very often. I have so much that I don't feel the need to buy anything else. But I really liked, I didn't, oh my goodness. Not sure how I feel about that, but I got this. And these are the Australian flowers. So we've got appleberry, Banksias, Christmas bells, dampier, emu bush. Do we have, oh yeah, kangaroo pawpaw. I love kangaroo pawpaw. Do we have wattle? Waratah. Waratah. Quaradong. So yeah, so many beautiful flowers. And if you look on the back, there's so many beautiful Australian themed cross stitching. The meeting post with the galahs, the king parrots, koalas. That's what a lot of the farm places look like, with the wooden houses and stuff. Same with that one. And this is a painting. It actually tells a story. I don't know if the whole... It tells, the paintings are a series.
Mommy, can you make this thing stick ending?
It tells a story of a woman giving birth, losing the baby.
I want it to be like this.
It's really not, it's not a happy story.
I'll go and get you another one.
There's another one here. Random thing that I'm doing. So yeah, she has the baby, something happens, and the baby dies. My mum's got this painting, reproduction, not the real one.
Mummy, there's a spider in the hallway.
We'll get a piece of shoe, get a shoe and kill it.
Here's another one.
Okay. What I didn't realise though, that the shark comes like this.
Mummy.
Can you just take that to sew for a minute?
Mummy.
Not a lot of threads at all.
Mummy, can I use your shoe?
Yep, you can use my shoe, and I'll just give you and the chart's like that. So not too bad at all. Nice and clear, easy to read. I'm not sure if I like it, that the fact that it's like that and I'm not wrecking a book or what. But very easily set out so that you know how to follow it. But yeah. I don't know though, to be honest, whether I'll do the whole chart like it is, or whether I would do like S for Sophie, which is the Stuart P, I for Iona, which is the iris, there's M, monkey flower, and no mate, Marshwort for Michaela.
Can I go my iPad?
No one's supposed to be on it, so stop it. And William is Waratah. Whether I do it that way or not.
Iona is.
Well, Iona's not supposed to, and I'll deal with her in a minute. And that is it. And I think I'm not going to subject you to any more of this. Sorry if I'm not as bubbly. I have a cold and I feel pretty yuck. But I really wanted to get this done, so it was a good starting point for the next month.
Mummy.
Just hold that thought. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Even thank you for the 2 thumbs downs I got in the last video. Really doesn't bug me. And I can understand it when you have all this going around as well. Till next time, I hope you get a lot of stitchy, a lot of family time, and enjoying life. I hope the weather wherever you are is pretty good. I'll catch you later.